Hey guys, this is Jeremy, the inspector, highlighting an inspection that we did in Denver, Colorado. The first thing I want to talk about is venting for the attic. We had roof box venting, but we did not have any lower soffit venting. And this can cause mold to grow in the attic. In this particular case, there wasn't any mold, so we were pretty fortunate, but it was called out in the inspection. The next item is a crazy little thing at the carport. The post did not have its own pier and it was attached to the slab. The slab started to sink, and so it started to pull down the roof, and that's why you see that little swale in the middle of the roof there. Our next item is the elevation of the property where the ground actually comes into contact with the house. We have ground that is going up onto the brick layer. We typically like about 6 inches of the foundation showing at the brick layer, because what happens is there is a connection between the brick and the foundation, and water can seep into the house. Today we make sure that we don't have that connection in the ground but above the ground. So this was called out, something to monitor for the homeowner. Next we have a dirty air conditioning condenser. This can reduce the airflow in the condenser, making the unit less efficient, putting a great amount of stress on the compressor, and shortening the life of the AC. Definitely called out. Another thing that we will always call out is water temperature that is above 120 degrees. When we get up into the 130s, 40s, 50s, or 160, which we've seen in the past, it can be a scalding issue, so we're always going to call that out. Next, we have some electrical issues, which are very common in older homes. We have an outlet that is loose. We have an open ground on most of the outlets in the house, and then just some questionable wiring in the house itself, like no covers on junction boxes or the way some of the wiring was routed through walls. The next thing is, with an older house, you might have to deal with asbestos and lead. In this case, we're using asbestos to seal the flue and the ductwork, and we're always looking to see if it's friable or some way can become airborne and get into the lungs. Then the final item for this video is insufficient insulation in the attic. This will cause your heating and cooling bills to be higher. We hope you enjoyed this video. This is Jeremy the Inspector, and we'll see you at the inspection.